Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. No other video game series can build up the hype like Super Smash Bros., and that's because Super Smash Bros. Is the ultimate crossover fighting game featuring all of your favorite Nintendo characters. Oh, and these guys. NANI? The Nintendo Switch has proven to be a massive success for the Big N. The first year of the console alone had amazing games like the genre-defining epic Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. You fight bad guys, you collect golden shit, and break thousands of weapons in order to save a post-apocalyptic kingdom and save its thick princess. Damn! And then there's Super Mario Odyssey, which is easily the most boner-inspiring 3D Mario game ever conceived. Nintendo overlords, if you are listening to this, please give Bowser his tuxedo costume. But what the world needs now is Smash, sweet Smash. And in our darkest hour, video game god Daddy Sakurai appeared like a majestic man-angel descending from Nintendo Valhalla. And with it came the announcement of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And a new Super Smash Bros. Game means new characters to play as. So far, the roster is already rocking my jollies. With every character from the series returning and a slew of new ones, this is poised to be the greatest Super Smash Bros. Game of all time. The characters I wanted the most have actually already made it in. Ridley's reveal at E3 2018 opened the floodgates of possibility and finally added my favorite Metroid villain. Dark Samus being playable made me giddy like a schoolboy.
A schoolboy who desperately wants to make sweet, sweet love to you.
Okay, maybe not that giddy. And after years of waiting and begging and secretly setting up shrines of the Kremlin King in my closet, Sakurai finally gave us the famously corpulent Donkey Kong Country villain, King K. Rool. And hot damn do they all look amazing. Even famous vampire hunter and BDSM enthusiast Simon Belmont from Castlevania made it in.
Administer the testicle clamps!
But who else is going to make it into the game? That's where this video comes in. I'm going to count down my top 5 wanted newcomers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Remember, this is my personal wish list, so some of your favorite characters may not be in this countdown, but if you have a top 5 newcomers list, or even a character you want to see in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, then tell me who they are and why in the comments section. So let's not waste any more time. These are my top 5 wanted newcomers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Kicking ass and taking names at number 5 is Zelda's trusted guardian, Impa. 1. We need more female characters in Super Smash Bros. And 2. We need another character from the Legend of Zelda series. God knows there are far too many swordsmen from Waifu Simulator Emblem anyway. Impa has had many incarnations over the years, but for me personally, it's all about the Hyrule Warriors version of Impa. Not only do I love her design, which incorporates elements from her various depictions, but just try to imagine the moves they could give her. In Hyrule Warriors, Impa uses 2 distinctive weapons, a spear weapon called a Naginata, and a Godzilla-sized greatsword that she swings around with absurd precision. This combined with her speed and magic skills instantly make her a unique and formidable fighter. Hell, they could sweeten the deal by including her costumes from Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword. But not Breath of the Wild Impa.
I can't let you in because you're old as fuck.
There are only so many recurring characters in the Zelda series that deserve representation, and Impa seems like the perfect fit for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, this next one is going to seem a little weird. One of the best things about Super Smash Bros. Is how it's been including tons of iconic Nintendo villains. And what's more dangerous than a giant fire-breathing space dragon or an evil wizard bent on world conquest? Biological warfare, of course. And that brings us to the viruses from Dr. Mario. Super Smash Bros. Has a habit of taking characters that do not belong in a fighting game, and they instantly make them fun and functional. It worked for Mr. Game & Watch, it worked for the Duck Hunt dog, and it can work for the 3 nasty viruses from Dr. Mario. Like the Ice Climbers or Pokemon Trainer, they can include all three of these little creatures together. They have fun designs with lots of personality, and they could even give them unique traits, like red uses fire, yellow uses electricity, and blue uses ice. It would give the Dr. Mario series perfect representation, and it would give us an excuse to finally get a Dr. Mario stage. Choosing a new Mario character for me was really tough. Originally I was gonna go with King Boo or Geno and Mallow from Super Mario RPG, and Waluigi is clearly out of the question seeing as how he's an assist trophy. I never saw his appeal anyway, and Waluigi's fans constantly ranting about him not making it in was getting really annoying.
Shut the fuck up!
Anywho, this trio of germs is one I definitely want to see infesting Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
This is not cool! Get the fuck out!
My third wanted newcomer is a highly requested character who made it big on the Nintendo 64.
That bear has a bird on his back!
That's right, my friends, it's the dynamic duo of Banjo and Kazooie. I don't care that Rare and Microsoft own the rights to Banjo Kazooie. I don't care that there hasn't been a new Banjo Kazooie game in years. At the end of the day, I still consider Banjo the Bear and Kazooie the Bird as classic Nintendo icons. Seeing the two together in Smash would be a dream come true. With characters like Duck Hunt Dog and Ice Climbers, I'm pretty sure that Sakurai and his team could make these two work. Both Banjo Kazooie and its sequel Banjo Tooie provide enough inspiration to give them a unique moveset. Flying, shooting eggs, rolling, ground pounding, they've got it all. If they can somehow involve Mumbo Jumbo and his transformations into the mix, it would be perfect. They could also include the iconic Spiral Mountain as a stage, and maybe even incorporate Gruntilda and Klungo as stage hazards or background elements. Banjo and Kazooie being included in Smash would make up for their years of absence, and honestly, I think their fans would love to see them included in the biggest video game crossover of all time. Look, it was either these guys or Conker, and we know Nintendo won't include him.
Why is it everybody so offensive around here?
Bringing on the apocalypse of the land of Termina at number 2 is none other than the creepy Skull Kid from The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Skull Kid has been one of the most highly requested characters from the Zelda series, and it's easy to see why. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is a game which, over time, has become one of the fan favorites of the franchise. Its gloomy nature has given it the label of the darkest and most depressing game in the series. And juxtaposed to that is a mysterious villain that is equally terrifying as he is playful. Unlike Ganon, who displays understandable motivation for being a villain, Skull Kid from Majora's Mask just wants to watch the world burn. As far as his moveset goes, they can incorporate his ability to play the ocarina, summon his fairy buddies Tattle and Tail, or he could even incorporate some attacks from his various transformations. They could also take inspiration from the musically inclined version of the character from Twilight Princess. Hyrule Warriors made him playable as well, so they could pull from that game too. There's currently a lot of evidence pointing to him being playable, such as his assist trophy not showing up yet, and the moon from Majora's Mask being included as a new destructive force from that game. Some people even think these chairs and this sofa behind Sakurai are hinting towards his inclusion. They're certainly evocative of his color scheme, but only time will tell if the creepy little bastard makes it into Smash Bros. Haunting your dreams at number 1 is the smiling ghost with the most, Gengar. Let's get one thing straight. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, and having the opportunity to play as him in Super Smash Bros. Would be the culmination of my very being. Every single game in the Super Smash Bros. Series introduces a new playable Pokemon character. Most fans are convinced that we are getting a playable Pokemon from Generation 7, but if I could choose, I would go with Gengar. Gengar is easily the most iconic ghost Pokemon in the franchise, and even made his fighting game debut in Pokken Tournament. They could use that game as a basis for his fighting style, but I want them to take it further. Instead of just Gengar, how about including his previous forms Ghastly and Haunter into the mix? They could appear as some of his special attacks, and seeing the original ghostly trio working together would immediately make him unique amongst a cast of nearly 100. And while we're at it, they should also include the Pokemon Tower stage. It would be dark and spooky, and they could even include a whole cavalcade of ghost Pokemon. I can see it now. A surprise Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct on Halloween, which opens up with Gengar's reveal in the Pokemon Tower, a remix of the Lavender Town theme playing over it, all ending with Gengar mega evolving and devouring everything for his final smash attack. And getting off topic here, I mentioned King Boo earlier. You know what? Let's just make King Boo an Echo Fighter of Gengar, with King Boo teaming up with smaller Boos instead of Ghastly and Haunter. They're both ghosts, so it could work. It probably won't ever happen, but a man can dream. We're living in a post-Ridley and King K. Rool world, so anything is possible. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are my top 5 wanted newcomers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys have a top 5 newcomers or a character that you want to see in the brand new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video game, tell me who they are and why in the comments section below. And also tell me why you're so hyped for this brand new Smash Bros. Game. It's easily going to be one of the biggest hits of the year. So again, thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for tons of anime, manga reviews, and discussions. And if you guys want to see more Super Smash Bros. Content, sound off in the comments section below. If you want to see all of my latest videos as they are released, make sure to check out that bell notification icon. It's very, very important. So there it is, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay dandy, baby.